Hello ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to be taking out a game called Euro Truck Simulator 2. It can be found on Steam. General gist of it, you're a lorry, really. Drive a lorry. Pretty much cover all the cities around here in London and surrounding England, Cardiff, Plymouth, all the way up to Glasgow, Aberdeen, and that's in England. You've got all of France, Germany, pretty much as the name says in the game, Europe. However, all of the Poland is a DLC. Came as a Going East DLC, came out a while ago. Recently they've just done this one, all of Sweden and Denmark. That's now become as another DLC. The majority of these ones though, they've all just popped on as updates, which will come with the standard vanilla game. I've just picked up what have I picked up? Used plastics in a 9-ton curtain side trailer. I'm going from London to Rotterdam. Should take me about 13 hours, not in real life. So I drive a Scania. Hang on, let me just put the air brakes on. With this game, you've also got a company you can set up. With said company, you've got trucks, drivers, garages. You buy them in all sorts of towns. As you can see, I've got quite a few garages all over the place. 54 of them to be precise. Some have got 3 drivers in, some have got 5, depending on what garage they are, how big they are, what profit they make, and they just run themselves basically. You just stick drivers in them and it's good to go. All my trucks are pretty much Scanias of some make or other. The only one exception is the DAF. It was just a thing I had to do. You just had to take out one truck of every make. I predominantly sold all of the other trucks, but I just gave this one to someone because I was just trying to get back into my Scania. Myself, I drive a Scania in this truck. As you can see, it's here. Paintwork's also an add-on. Helps if I take the brake off. Get rid of that. Alright. Let's get out of London. Believe it or not, there is quite a lot of traffic in this game. I don't actually seem to find any at the moment. The interesting thing about this game is it changes. If you're pulling a 9-ton trailer or a 40-ton trailer, there is a difference. You pull away slower, you brake longer. It adds a more sort of, it's not the generic you push brake, that's it, you brake, you push accelerator and you're like 90 miles an hour within 3 seconds. If you're pulling a 44-ton trailer, it does take a while to get to full speed, especially if you're going up a hill. Please, I've just got, what have I got? It's a 30 mile an hour limit, and I've got my speedo set to kilometres because that's the European standard, and I spend most of my time on this game driving in Europe. So I've just got to try and remember what 30 miles an hour is in kilometres. I believe it's about 45. I'll just sit at 40 for a bit. There are speed cameras on this game. If you go too fast, you get a speeding fine. Yay! I have my fair share of them. Obviously in England, the generic speed cameras are horrible little orange or yellow boxes that sit at the side of the road. Now it's gone up to 60. Can't remember what that is in kilometres. I think it's about 50. 55. 65? 100% sure. Find out when I go for a speed camera when I get a ticket. As you can see, there's a lot more traffic on the other side of the road. The handling's good. I mean, generally I've never driven a lorry in real life, so I don't quite know how they're handled in real life, but as far as I can tell, it's not like driving a car. I'm in the wrong lane. Thanks for letting me out. The AI is kind of interesting, is one way of saying it. And we're going up a hill. There we go. The dreaded M25. I seem to spend most of my real life sitting on here. Also known as the world's largest car park. It's nice to see they've kept it with roadworks. Oh, what was that? Missed that sign. Well, I'm not speeding, that's a good start. We've got London, Cambridge, Felixstowe. Can't quite remember where I'm going. I think I'm going to Felixstowe. I'm not 100% sure. Just going to follow the sat nav. I see behind you. Got a feeling I didn't want to do that. Let's pull back out. Generally, it's a fun little game, really. It's been out for a while. They've fixed a lot of bugs. When I first got this game a long time ago, the AI was just shocking. It was a joke. It was a laugh. Cars would just do random things, just pull out on you for no apparent reason, change lanes right in front of you for no apparent reason, and you really had to sort of think fast and anchor down on your brakes. They've made it a bit more user-friendly now. Some cars now even give way to you, which is nice. You still get some cars that just don't care and they'll just speed off in front of you, but then that's in like real life anyway, so that's a nice little interesting twist. Got here. Quite know where I'm actually going. Stuck it on cruise control and I've just left it do its thing. Oh, why have I got that there? Don't want that. Go away. I just noticed to push the wrong button somewhere. Why are you slowing down? You've got petrol stations, you need to fill your lorry up with diesel. It's quite self-explanatory, you just pull in, fill up, off you go. There are tolls as well, you pay for tolls. Wrong lane. Let's get out of there. Just blame it on my foreign Lauren driver. Where are we going? Not quite sure what 60 miles in kilometres is. I know I've got a speed camera coming up. That's never a good start. I mean, there are things they could put on this game that would make it a bit more fun, like cat eyes on the side and in the middle of the roads. They don't have them. They do have rumble strips if you start going over the yellow line or the white line. Hang on, let me try and do it. No, not this one does. Most roads have got a rumble strip on, so as soon as you go over it you start hearing your tyres rumbling. It's normally a giveaway that you're falling asleep due to boredom or general tiredness. Not all the roads have them. Try again. No, I still didn't do it. One time I wanted to do it. Street lights, they turn on. You have lights on your lorry as well. Turning off here. Going down the A120. Try and keep my lorry in view as well. It's not as easy as doing this in a car. Trick I've learned is just keep yourself as close to the white line on your side as you physically can, and the other side should be fine. Oh, I'm not going over the white line. I'm probably speeding, so let's just drive back. Should really be in the other lane. Oh, sorry. So I knew. Ah. Or maybe not. There you go. What are we dropping down to now? No, we're still going at 60. These the black and red car signs, which means there's no overtaking. Normally symbolised by the double yellow white line or double white lines. Strip. No rumble strip. Ah. I will find one. Just doing a quick one here, just to sort of. And naturally, if you go around corners too, doing 30, so it's about 45. Oh, wrong button. Try that one. Roundabouts. Oh, what is going on? You took that a bit wide. Again, when this game first came out, the roundabouts were terrible. No one gave way, no one stopped, everyone just went. And it was really nasty. But again, as you just seen there, that was one of the updates they did do, is they corrected the roundabouts. People do stop and give way to the respected side they're supposed to. And people start indicating now, as you can see by the person in front of me. Red light, green light, green means go. Right, here we go. And here's the port. I should get my ferry to wherever I'm going. No idea where I'm going again. Show quick my lorry. It's a Scania type R. Putting out a 720 horsepower engine. Pulling a 9-ton curtain sider. Got a few little lights on top. They're always fun to have when you got explosive cargoes or flammable cargoes or anything like that. I've got paint schemes. This one is called Thor's Hammer, or Thor's Lightning, I think. This, as you can tell, Viking God Thor. There are others that came with this DLC. Not quite sure where I'm supposed to be going. The only place I can go, that's normally the start. Let's go there. London to Rotterdam. Right, now I'm in Europe, I need to drive on the other side of the road. What's the time? 6:21 in the morning, that should be fine. That was the wrong side of the road, try to go on this side. I believe that means give way. I mean, in England we just have give way written on them. Kind of makes it a bit more self-explanatory. Clearly in Europe they just have a triangle. It'd be funny, you put that in the middle of a London street or something and you'll get a lot of confused people looking at you thinking, what the hell? What am I supposed to do? I hate this junction A because you can't see what's coming until the very last second. That'll do, mate. Off we go. I mean, you can do a lot of things. One of the really cool things about this game is there is a way of setting up the in-game radio to use your internet and basically pick up the radio stations of whatever country you're in. So if you're in France, it will just pick up, I'm not sure if it'll pick up a generic French radio station or a particular French radio station, but it will pick up a French radio station. And if you changed into Germany or something like that, the radio station will change to a German one or an Italian one or wherever you are. Which sounds cool. I've never really set it up. I've never really been interested in that. I've got a selection of my music that I've put on here myself, and I just listen to this. But you can set up anything you want, really. Have your own music on there, have a radio playing. It's all done from the internet, except your own music. You have to actually install that or copy that onto the game files. But the radio is all done via the internet, so as long as you've got a good internet connection, it should be fine. I'm probably going under the speed limit, aren't I? Should really read up on how to drive in Europe. I'm pretty sure slow vehicles are supposed to be in this lane. Everyone seems to be going a lot faster than me, so let's just speed up a bit. Oh, 100. Yeah, that's easy. Right, we're going to Rotterdam. So where is Rotterdam? Oh, dropping down to 50. Here we are. Oh, Rotterdam. Oh. I'll try and fight my way across this traffic now. There's no one coming. Oh, I'm not really going to make that. Oh, I am. He's giving way to me. Thank you very much. Nice of him. Again, like I said, it's one of the updates they've done. They've actually improved the AI to not quite be as bad of a joke as it was. That looks interesting. Get a job from there. I'll just stop then. Pretty sure that was his right of way. I'm not 100% sure. I drive around London and England all day long. It's quite sure what the road laws are in Europe. Didn't think they should be that dissimilar to what they are in England. Where have I got to go? I've got to go around the back. I believe I'm going around here. Oh, it's one of these ones. Every garage, every drop-off point you've got, they're a standard. They're not all standard, but they're in every city. You've got this company. All of their garages look like this. You've got another company's garages looks different, and you've got different ways of reversing or getting the trailers in. I need to put my trailer in the white box provided. Thanks, mate. Next to that one. With this one, the little trick to is just pull past it and then reverse it in gently. Hazard lights on. Reversing. Failed. Straighten the wheels up first for tilt. Try going the right way. I've shot way out the mark there. Let's just pull forward a little bit. Straighten my cab out. I can see what I'm doing. Not as easy as it looks. There you go, that's straight. Yeah, there we go, just bang it in a straight line. With reversing lorries, it's like reversing with a caravan or a trailer. You have to go the opposite way, the way you want to go. Makes perfect sense, of course. People actually do this for a living. Living even. It's amazing. Once you've lined it up properly, the box goes green. You can stop, detach your trailer, and you've done your little quest. Like so. Hey, job done. Quite a small job. With this you get money, experience, fuel consumption, time taken, distance travelled. Where is it? See, your company status is there. I've got 54 garages, 203 drivers. Average 7-day profit of £9,380,932. You can convert that into euros if you wish. You can do so much with this. You can change the speedo to kilometres depending on what you're used to driving. You can change it into euros, you can change the time frames. You can do quite a bit. You can adjust the cabin features, so if you don't want your seat that far forward, you can move it back a bit, you can move the steering wheel up a bit, just like you could do in real life I suppose. You can move your seat back or you can adjust your steering column. You can change the direction of your mirrors as well. You can bend them out a bit more, you can bring them back in a bit closer, just like you can in real life. I mean, I used to work in a factory where lorries were predominantly coming in quite a lot. Heavy vehicle lorries. No, I don't want that. And I used to talk to a lot of the drivers quite a lot. Obviously I've never actually driven one of the lorries, so I don't quite know how that was tight. Accurate it could be. If a lorry driver does play this game, it'd be lovely to hear if he actually thinks they do handle like this in real life. It's a nifty little game. This game itself can be adapted to a steering column. So if you have a pedals and a steering wheel, you'll be able to use that to drive the game. With this you've also got, you don't have food, you don't have to eat, you don't have a break as such, but you do have to go to sleep every 12 hours. Failing to do so on time will result in you falling asleep at the wheel, which will cause you to crash most likely. What is going on? Why has everyone stopped at a green light? Come on you. I want to go in here. It's a nice little place to pull over for somewhere to... Right, Mr. Speed Bump. It's really cool how they... Focus so I don't dash it. A Volvo and a man sitting over here, so I'll just park up beside them. Loads of different views. Of course, this one's the best one. You've got your little radio up there. Spare passenger seat in case anyone fancies joining you. As far as I know, the game is online only as a mod. It's not actually online, as far as I know. I don't know. I haven't really paid that much attention to it. I don't generally feel the urge to play this online. It's an alright game. The handling's pretty good, the acceleration's pretty good. It's generally realistic. If you're pulling a really heavy load and you try and throttle it, you are going to pull away really slowly. If you're pulling hardly anything at all or nothing at all and you put your foot on the accelerator, you tend to fly. It's, the braking's as well. If you're not carrying anything or you've got a very light load and you anchor on the brakes, you do tend to stop quite suddenly. But if you're carrying a really heavy load, you anchor on the brakes, you tend to jackknife it. And jackknifing's when the side of your trailer is level with the side of your cab, and that's never a good thing. As far as you know, I've tried to roll it. You can't. The best I've done is crippled my engines and caused a massive pile-up. Fun. But generally, I think it's an all-out fun sort of game. It's on Steam at the moment. Unknown what the price is. I haven't checked it up. I haven't looked for a very long time due to I've had it for a while. But it's normally on Steam sales quite often. The name's Euro Truck Simulator 2. I believe the designers of this game have now done another game called American Truck Simulator. Basically, it's the exact same sort of thing as this, except you're in America. Kind of gives it away in the name, but just in case. But yeah, this is an alright sort of game. The graphics are pretty good. The AI is better than it used to be. It's just a nice little game to get your head into and just have a bit of fun. But again, as I've said, I've never driven a lorry in real life. I don't know if there's anything like driving a real lorry in life. It's nothing like driving a car. You can't just take corners like you would as a car, because if you're carrying a trailer, you tend to scratch up someone's car or curb it. You really have to aim wide and then swing round. But yeah, I hope you liked it. Have fun.